Have you noticed that some Edmonton homeowners are seeing their property values climb while others are seeing very little growth? The latest May 2026 housing report reveals something surprising. Detached homes are getting more expensive, but condo prices are actually moving in the opposite direction. At the same time, inventory is rising, more homes are coming onto the market, and buyers finally have more options. So what does all of this mean if you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in Edmonton? Let's break it down. Hello everyone, my name is Guido Kamanzi with Sterling Real Estate. Welcome back to my monthly Edmonton real estate market update. Every month, I review the latest housing statistics and explain what the numbers actually mean for buyers, sellers, investors, and homeowners. Today, we're looking at the May 2026 market report from the REALTORS Association of Edmonton. We'll talk about home prices, sales activity, inventory levels, detached homes versus condos, what buyers need to know, and what sellers should be doing right now. Let's get started. The Edmonton market continues to be active as we move through the spring season. New listings increased significantly in May, with almost 4,900 new properties hitting the market across the greater Edmonton area. That's more than a 20% increase compared to April. More inventory means buyers have more choices. Total inventory also increased to nearly 7,900 available properties, giving buyers more opportunities than they had earlier in the year. But here's the interesting part. Even though inventory increased, prices continued to rise overall. The average residential price climbed to approximately $492,000, which is more than 6% higher than this time last year. That tells us demand is still strong enough to support higher prices. The biggest takeaway from this month's report is the difference between detached homes and condos. Detached homes continue to perform very well. The average detached home price reached approximately $605,000 in the greater Edmonton area. That's almost 5% higher than last year and nearly 3% higher than last month. In simple terms, buyers continue to compete for detached homes. Many families still want more space, private yards, and long-term stability, which keeps demand strong. Now let's look at condos. The average condo price dropped to around $206,000 and remains below last year's levels. This creates two very different markets within Edmonton. If you own a detached home, you're likely benefiting from stronger appreciation. If you're shopping for a condo, you may find more negotiating power and potentially better value. That's why it's so important not to look at the Edmonton market as one big category. Different property types are moving in different directions. If you're a seller, the market is still working in your favor. Prices remain stable to higher and demand continues to support well-priced properties. However, there is more competition now, with inventory rising and more listings entering the market. Buyers have more options than they did earlier this year. That means pricing correctly is becoming even more important. The days of simply putting a sign on the lawn and expecting multiple offers immediately may not apply to every property. The homes that are selling fastest are the ones that are priced properly and presented well. If you're thinking about selling this summer, preparation matters. For buyers, there is good news. Inventory is growing. More listings mean more opportunities to compare properties and avoid making rushed decisions. But don't mistake a growing inventory for a weak market. Detached homes remain competitive and continue to increase in value. If you're waiting for a major price drop in that segment, the current numbers don't show that happening. Condo buyers may have more leverage. If you're a first-time buyer or someone looking for affordability, the condo market may offer some attractive opportunities right now. Investors should pay close attention to what's happening in the condo market. When prices soften while rental demand remains healthy, opportunities can emerge. At the same time, detached properties continue to demonstrate strong long-term value growth. The strategy depends on your goals. If you're focused on cash flow, condos may deserve a closer look. If you're focused on appreciation, detached homes continue to show strength. Looking ahead, the biggest thing I'll be watching is inventory. Inventory continues to rise, which is normal during the spring market. The question is whether buyer demand keeps up. Right now, sales are still happening, prices remain strong overall, and detached homes continue to gain value. That suggests the Edmonton market remains healthy heading into the summer. Of course, every neighborhood is different and every property type is different. That's why local market knowledge matters more than national headlines. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in Edmonton and would like advice specific to your situation, I'd be happy to help. You can reach me directly anytime. If you found this update helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for monthly Edmonton market updates, and leave your questions in the comments below. I'm Guido Kamanzi with Sterling Real Estate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Edmonton market update.